me. So let's not waste any more time. If there's anyone in that locker room that wants to come out here and fight me right here, right now, I'm calling you out.
Ring of Honor, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. The world title is on the line. Dave Prazak joined at this time by Lenny Leonard. Side slam from the dominant world champion Takeshi Morishima as he stepped up to the challenge of BJ Whitmer. Whitmer, one of the toughest men here in ROH, fighting here for the ROH World Championship, and referee Todd Sinclair tossed out of the path of the dominant Takeshi Morishima. BJ Whitmer not just fighting for the ROH World title, almost fighting for his life there in the corner as he was being clobbered by Morishima. Backdrop driver reversed! Only able to get one. Morishima's backdrop driver has laid many men out here in ROH competition. Flying knee strike from Whitmer, but Morishima staying on his feet. Exploder suplex by Whitmer. You've got to give BJ Whitmer credit for getting the big man up. Huge lariat. Once again, only able to get two as the champion gets the shoulder up. You are witnessing what ROH is all about as BJ Whitmer climbs to the top. Morishima still on his back. Frog splash from Whitmer. Again, only able to get two. Todd Sinclair right there as Morishima once again gets the shoulder up. Whitmer trying to seize this opportunity to become ROH World Champion, going for the wrist clutch variation of the Exploder now. Elbows from the champ. Big boot, he doesn't leave his feet. Northern lariat from Whitmer. Off the ropes he comes. Another lariat, and Morishima is still up. Big lariat from the champ. Telling Whitmer to get back up. Levels him with the boot. Cover. It takes more than that to beat BJ Whitmer, able to get his shoulder up off the mat as Morishima just stands over Whitmer, struggling to get back up to a standing position. Big lariat right there from the champion. Oh, almost had it. Oh, he turned Whitmer inside out. Backdrop driver. Cover. Oh, that puts them all down. The backdrop driver gives the victory to the ROH World Champ, Takeshi Morishima. It's top challenger Nigel McGuinness.
get to that in a second. That was one hell of a title match. And you, sir, are one hell of a wrestler. But then again, so am I. So I want to take this opportunity, put my name in the hat, and say I want to be the next guy that takes you on for that belt. Now I don't care if it's in London, England. I don't care if it's in Tokyo, Japan. I don't care if it's right here tonight in New York City. I want a shot at that belt.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Somebody is back in the house after a 5-month absence.
Former world champion Bryan Danielson is back from a 5-month absence.
Now, you say that you want a shot at that Ring of Honor World Championship. Well, let me tell you something. I held that belt for over 15 months. And for 15 months, I was the best wrestler in the world. Now, look at the wrestlers I took out. Lance Storm, out. Samoa Joe, out. Homicide, out. Nigel McGuinness, out. So if anybody is getting a world title shot tonight, it's the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Now I'm going to have to disagree with you on that point, and I'm going to tell you one thing for free. You keep pushing that finger at me, I'm going to break it off and shove it down your throat.
Okay.
Just try me. Do it again, just try me.
Hey, this isn't the time for fighting. This isn't the time for fighting, man. Maybe later tonight.
Look at Danielson cowering in the corner. Oh, Danielson cheap shots McGuinness. Oh, they look like they're on the same page. And they certainly are. Both Morishima and Danielson working over McGuinness, but look at Dragon. He's got the championship belt, the belt he held for 15 months. A belt that belongs to Takeshi Morishima right now.
This is my belt.
Well, Morishima obviously does not appreciate Danielson grabbing his title belt. Watch out for Nigel.
Let's do it. You want to go? I don't need that crap.
You have something you need done? I have a price. I will snap your neck with the half Nelson suplex. I want money, and there's only 2 ways to get it. Win titles and take payoffs. You'll soon find out that in my world, it's get out or tap out. I will pull your shoulder right out of its joint with the crowbar. My name is Brent Albright, and I am the gun for hire.
Rápidamente, por favor, Productions y Limón disco el gran luchador de todo el mundo, Rocky Romero. ¡Azúcar!
Introducing us from Los Angeles, California. Introducing next, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 95 kilos,
We have the opening bell. Singles competition between Rocky Romero and Naomichi Marufuji. Two of the best wrestlers on the planet today from different parts of the world, brought together here in New York City by Ring of Honor.
Referee Mike Keeter has the job of controlling the action in this one. Romero takes Marufuji off his feet, controls the leg.
Of course, tonight's event getting off to a hot start with BJ Whitmer and Takeshi Morishima. Now that things are a little bit slowed down here, we can introduce you formally to ROH. Respect is earned. We certainly appreciate you giving us the opportunity to prove just what we are all about to each and every one of you watching at home.
And you saw a little bit of it right there as Marufuji showed the quickness that is his trademark as he sends Romero to the corner. Again, a standoff, both men circle in the center of the ring.
Marufuji out of the Pro Wrestling Noah promotion in Japan, also calls ROH his home here in the United States. Former GHC heavyweight champion is Marufuji. The most prestigious belt in Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan is the GHC Championship.
And then you see Romero trying to slow down Marufuji with a submission right off the bat. It's a version of the abdominal stretch locked in right in the center, really cranking down. You see him bending the elbow back as well for extra leverage. Cover here. Only able to get two.
Pressure down on the back of the neck as well, octopus style, trying to soften him up. Rocky Romero, a world-traveled competitor himself, frequently competing not only in the United States, but as well in Japan, as well as in Mexico, where he has held championships.
Nice go behind by Marufuji into a version of the abdominal stretch of his own. Aikino right there checking on Romero.
Two very, very technically sound athletes going at it in this matchup.
Marufuji with a bit of a size advantage, you see him really cranking down. Now he turns it into a pinning combination. Once again, only able to get two, and both men quickly back to their feet.
A bit of a feeling out process here in the early going. Rocky Romero known for his striking ability, his vast array of hard-hitting kicks that he delivers to his opponent. No doubt we will see a lot of that during this matchup, as well as his submission offense.
There you see the counter wrestling displayed by both of these athletes. Neither man able to gain much of an advantage there. Romero maybe getting a little bit frustrated as he was unable to take control of Marufuji, who slid back into the corner.
One of Naomichi Marufuji's trademark maneuvers that he has put away many competitors with is the Shiranui, known to American wrestling fans as the sliced bread number 2, walking the turnbuckles in the corner and driving his opponent into the canvas.
Ducks the knee there, Romero off the ropes, up and over he goes. Leapfrog by Marufuji. Both these athletes are very quick, and there you see the educated feet of Rocky Romero doing damage. Off the ropes he goes. Nice drop toe hold there by Marufuji. Basement slide drop kick, nobody home. Ducks the kick, does Marufuji, and again, both men at a stalemate.
Both wrestlers just 1 split second ahead of their opponent on that exchange.
Romero, of course, part of the No Remorse Corps here in Ring of Honor, along with Roderick Strong and Davey Richards. Boot to the midsection by Marufuji. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck sends Romero down to his knees.
Those three men, the No Remorse Corps, one of the most feared factions here in Ring of Honor. But a match like this is what ROH is all about, taking two of the best going today and letting them wrestle to see who the better man is and to earn title shots here in ROH.
A couple of hard chops from Marufuji in the corner and a second. You see Romero there gasping for air, the impact to the top of the chest, knocking all of the breath out of Romero. Off the ropes he goes, through the legs. Catches the leg, does Marufuji, but right into the cross arm breaker. Submission hold here, tremendous pressure put on the elbow and the wrist by Romero. Mike Keener right there asking Marufuji if he wants to give it up. Look at Romero really bending back on that elbow.
Marufuji trying to hang in there. He's very close to the ropes, able to relieve the pressure, but there Rocky Romero really cinches back on it to apply maximum pressure.
Listen to the impact on those kicks.
Right to the arm of Marufuji, trying to shake some life back into it.
Smartly though, Romero goes right back to the arm, drives the knee right to the elbow and a boot to the back as well.
Rocky Romero could be looking for a submission victory in this contest, picking that one body part and working it over.
Driving the elbow to the top of the shoulder. And once again drives the shoulder now into the shoulder blade as well, continuing the assault on the arm of Naomichi Marufuji. Right back again for a version of the cross arm breaker. Smartly though, Marufuji, you see him there clasping his hands together, alleviating some of the pressure. Romero needs to really wrench back to get that elbow in position to do the most damage. Marufuji though hanging on and turns into a pinning predicament of his own. Only able to get two.
Able to get the momentum to force the shoulders against the canvas for a near fall, and once again trying. Referee Mike Keener right on top of things. And gets another near fall out of it.
It only takes 3 seconds to put a guy's shoulders down and pick up the victory, and Marufuji very close to doing just that, but he's in a bad way now as Romero has the mount and is just falling away at the head of Marufuji, trying to cover his face and block most of those blows.
Romero just slapping away at the face of Marufuji. On his back down on the mat, and Romero very proud of himself at this point. Nice elevation on the knee drop.
Black's cover there, only gets two. Staying right on top of him though, Rocky Romero not letting Marufuji breathe here. Hard chop to the chest. Backs him to the center ropes. Marufuji off the ropes, puts on the brakes and hangs on. Elevates Romero up and over, lands on the apron. Big right hand from Marufuji.
Romero holding on, but gets drop kicked off the apron and into the steel barricade.
Marufuji able to buy himself some time here. Romero out on the floor, feeling the effects of bouncing off that guardrail. You see the elbow still giving him some problems as he makes his way out to the floor. Still trying to shake some feeling back into that left elbow.
Well, hopefully that will keep Romero away from the arm and the shoulder of Marufuji for the moment. Going to work on the knee of Romero, just driving it right into the steel ring post.
Smart on the part of Marufuji. Such a big part of the offense of Romero is utilizing his kicks. He's able to do it with both legs, and he just may have taken one of them out of the arsenal of Romero right there.
Feeling the effects out on the floor as Marufuji back inside the ring. Trying to recuperate his arm that Romero has been working over thus far in the matchup. Marufuji with a quick cover, but Romero kicking out at one.
See now Romero trying to shake some feeling back into his leg there. Another boot from Marufuji right to the top of the knee, trying to Charlie horse up that quadriceps muscle, make it very difficult for Romero to stand.
Looking to do more damage, wrapping the leg around the second ring rope. Draws a warning from the official. He has until 5. Has hold of the leg of Romero. Dragon screw leg weapon, nowhere for Romero to go.
Also caught the inside of that knee on the steel cable of the second rope. Even more damage done to that already devastating maneuver. Quickly rolls back into the ring with a cover. It's again only able to get two.
Pulling Romero away from the ropes back into the center of the ring and really working over that leg. We've seen Romero target the arm and the shoulder of Marufuji as Marufuji goes to work on the leg and the knee of Romero.
Look at the angle there of that ankle, really bending it back against the grain. Once again, the shoulders of Romero down to the mat, only able to get a 1 count there, gets the shoulder up. Be very careful in this position.
Hopefully checking both the shoulders of Romero and checking to see if he needs to give it up here. He's trying to inch toward the ropes, and he's got the bottom rope to force a break.
Very often in a predicament like that, the wrestler will be on his back and be paying attention more to the pain in his leg rather than his shoulders on the canvas. Could very easily be counted out in that position.
Still kicking away and wrapping that leg around the rope once again is Marufuji. And look at the expression of pain on the face of Rocky Romero. Romero and his fellow No Remorse Corps members, Davey Richards and Roderick Strong, known for their relentlessness, just working over their opponent, doing unspeakable damage. Dragon screw leg whip off the top rope this time from Marufuji.
Talk about unspeakable damage there. Look at the face of Romero. Quickly to the figure 4.
And he's got in the middle of the ring as well. Referee asking if he's had enough. Does Romero need to give it up here? The pain of the maneuver forcing his shoulders against the canvas for a near fall.
Very effective move on the part of Marufuji. Again, taking the legs away from Romero. Really cinching down. Shoulders to the mat one more time. And again, only able to get 2.
Romero's still in a world of pain, trying to reach toward the ropes here to force a break of the figure 4 leg lock. He's got the bottom rope once again. And Marufuji releases the hold, but a lot of damage was done to the knee of Romero. And as you said, he relies so much on those kicks that could be taken out of the arsenal of Romero.
Leg drop right across the inside of the knee. Romero having trouble getting back to his feet. It's like a 3-legged table. It can't stand up. And Rocky Romero again feeling it.
Trying his best to get back to his feet, trying to pull himself up by the ring ropes, but Marufuji just kicking away at that knee repeatedly.
Then back to their feet. Marufuji tries to send him off. Romero puts on the brakes. Boot to the midsection there from Romero, but he's slow to follow up. The knee's still giving him trouble, buckled underneath him there. Tries to send Marufuji off, a reversal. Off the ropes goes Romero. DDT!
Right on his head, but slow to go for a cover as he's still favoring the knee that Marufuji has been working over for the past several moments. Both men in a world of pain right now.
Marufuji flat on his back, grabbing at his head. He got spiked. Romero finally coming over to Marufuji, who's back on his feet. Drives the knee to the midsection. And a second, sends him back to the corner. Romero brings him out, reversal by Marufuji. Romero hits the buckle, but Marufuji runs into a boot. On the second rope, caught by Marufuji.
He saw the flying drop kick coming, was able to catch the leg, and now pulling him to the middle of the ring once again. But Rocky back to 1 foot. Was able to duck the first kick, but not the second.
Takes Marufuji down, and he's got a little energy left to dance.
Oh, but you'll notice he still is favoring that knee after his little dancer. Going for the tiger suplex. Can he get it? No. Elbows now from Rocky Romero. Springboards off the second rope, and another DDT. Cover. Marufuji able to kick out.
Once again, Marufuji dropped right on his head, but again able to get the shoulder up at the count of 2.
Romero, known for the tiger suplex, has pinned the shoulders of many men to the canvas. With that hold, he's going back to it. Can he get it this time? This time, Marufuji lands on his feet. Driving the knee right into the face of Romero. Again, both men very worn down from this matchup thus far.
Marufuji able to buy himself some time here. Needs to capitalize that he has the advantage if he can get to his feet first. Romero struggling to his knees. Marufuji up. Forearm shot. Both men trading blows right in the center of the ring.
And both men staying on their feet. Exchange of overhand chops now. And Romero with a kick and a knee strike. Off the ropes he comes. Big lariat right there from Marufuji.
Marufuji ran in behind Romero. Didn't see him coming off the ropes. When he stopped to look for him, he got caught. Calling for the powerbomb. Connects. Folding press. Only able to get 2.
Gotta hand it to Rocky Romero. Absorbed full impact of the powerbomb, but still had enough to kick out. And now it looks like Marufuji's climbing up to the top rope, looking to take a risk.
The sold-out crowd in New York City appreciative of the efforts of both these men, and Romero quickly back to his feet, climbing up to the top himself. Both men perched up top. Diablo arm off the top, ready for the cross-arm breaker.
This could be it right here. Will Marufuji give it up?
Really wrenching back. Look at Romero pulling down on that arm. The fans encouraging Marufuji on. He was able to make it to the ropes and force the break, but more damage done to that elbow.
Oh, a whole lot of damage. Both men back to their feet. And now delivering those kicks right to the arm.
Oh, precision kicks, but he got caught with a super kick. What an atmosphere here in Manhattan.
This is the type of athleticism you see here in Ring of Honor as both men back up once again. Marufuji charges, but Romero gets the boot up.
One more time, he's charging the corner, drives the elbow right to the side of the jaw. Stuns Romero. Marufuji now has him pointing at the corner.
Maybe another power bomb, but right into the turnbuckle this time.
The back of Romero's head snapping back on the impact. Whiplash effect from that maneuver. Back to his feet. Almost limp in the hands of Marufuji, who sets him up in the corner.
Hung up in the tree of woe, Marufuji also known to soar from one corner to the other with the coast-to-coast dropkick, and these fans here in New York City to their feet.
Well, you see Marufuji motion from one corner to the other. Coast-to-coast!
How did he kick out? Marufuji can't believe it.
Well, he's asking the same question. Great effort from Romero to get the shoulder up.
Oh, going for the Shiranui, but blocked. Tiger suplex.
But Marufuji back to his feet, caught with a kick.
Romero cover. No, 2.5.
What effort on the part of both of these tremendous athletes. He has won so many matches with that kick.
Romero back to his feet. Marufuji trying to pull himself together down on the canvas. Blocked. Full force with that kick. Shiranui. You have just witnessed the style of wrestling that Ring of Honor was built on.
Super Agent Larry Sweeney here with the best personal trainer in the business today, the all-natural superior athlete, Mr. Tank Tolan. Looking good, baby, looking good. You know, you're going to be seeing a lot more of Larry Sweeney now that Ring of Honor's on pay-per-view, because I'm a mover and a shaker, baby. I'm the deal maker. And now that Ring of Honor is across the country in millions and millions of homes, now that there's more fame and more money on the line than ever before, I'm going to make sure there's no doubt in anybody's mind why I'm the best agent in professional sports today. I mean, I've already got Chris Hero, the top athlete in Ring of Honor, as my top client. But, Tank, I'm getting ready to drop the bomb. Drop the bomb, baby, right here on pay-per-view, because I've got a blockbuster, baby. I've got a blockbuster because Sweet and Sour Incorporated, we've signed our newest client. We've got our latest acquisition, and this athlete, baby, this athlete dominates. Yeah. When this athlete's in the ring, you're gonna hear bones snap. When this athlete's in the ring, you're gonna hear cries for mercy. Larry Sweeney, CEO of Sweet and Sour Incorporated, is proud to introduce our newest acquisition, the best women's wrestler in the world today, Sarah Del Rey! Yes! The pleasure is all mine! All mine! What a coup! What a coup! I've already got the best male athlete in Ring of Honor as my top client. And now I've got the best female athlete too. And let me tell you something, Sarah. When you're with Larry Sweeney, it's no pay, no play. I'm not afraid to have my athlete sit out until the money is right. And something else, Sarah, something else. When you're with Larry Sweeney, you've got the services of Tank Toland at your disposal. And let me tell you something. There is no second. Tank is without a doubt the best personal trainer in the business today. Ain't that right, Tank?
I mean, hey, when you're right, you're right. And Larry, you are right.
Yeah, I'm right.
I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, come here. Take a look at this. You see this hub of lard? You see this disgusting excuse for a man? This guy right here. Cameron, come in. Look at this gut. I mean, pan back, widescreen, whatever you gotta do. But I'm gonna take this. I'm going to mold it. I'm gonna shape it into a Greek god. No, better yet, I'm gonna shape him into me. An all-natural, superior athlete. And you know what? What better time than here? What better place than now to do so? So Chucky, Charlie, get over here and start squatting. Squat! Come on! Come on, you sissy! Come on, you're weak! You're pathetic! Get down! Come on! Get down there! Stop! What do you... No, sweetie, sugar pie. No. You don't have to be doing this. This is an exercise for men, okay? Come on!
Whoa.
You're a sloth!
I bet I can do more squats than you.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I bet I can do more squats than you.
You can you're challenging. I invented the squat. I own the squat. I am the squat master. And if it's a squat off you want, oh honey, it's a squat off you got. Squat challenge, me, you, right now. Let's go. Come on. All day long. I got all night, all day. It don't matter. I've never lost a squat challenge. I've never... Dempsey! You are pathetic! Oh God, just get out of my sight. Come on, sister. You better get that junk all the way down to the ground. Come on.
There's something going on in the ring. Go to the ring. Cut to the ring.
Dave, are we back? Nigel McGuinness has just called out Morishima and Bryan Danielson, and now both men are working over McGuinness inside the ring.
Danielson telling the crowd in Manhattan what he said for the past 5 years, that he's the best wrestler in the world.
It's Kenta, Bryan Danielson's toughest opponent from last year, and Morishima's top rival from Japan. Oh, do they have an alliance going on here? Kenta and McGuinness now working over Morishima together. Big lariat from McGuinness, and Morishima rolls to the floor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before this match gets underway, we have received word that all four men have agreed the main event this evening will be Takeshi Morishima teaming up with the American Dragon Bryan Danielson to take on the team of Kenta and Nigel McGuinness. Senior official Todd Sinclair calls for the opening bell. The ROH World Tag Team titles on the line as the champions, Jay and Mark, the Briscoe brothers, set to defend against the makeshift team of Double C, Claudio Castagnoli and Matt Sydal. In the ring right now, it's Mark Briscoe taking on Castagnoli in the long tights.
Yeah, you said a makeshift team is certainly the case. Castagnoli with an open contract for a World Tag Team title shot decided to choose Matt Sydal, himself a former tag team champion. In fact, it was Matt Sydal who pinned Claudio Castagnoli to win the ROH World Tag Team titles. So you gotta know, this guy knows tag team wrestling. Smart choice, I think, on the part of Castagnoli.
Oh, without a doubt, no better guy to pick to be your partner than the man who pinned you to win the championship. As Mark Briscoe gets a near fall right there on Double C. The Briscoes out of Delaware, very lethal in their double team strategy. Two of the toughest individuals you will see in any wrestling ring, and Mark Briscoe is one of those guys that will take any risk in order to earn a victory.
Well, there is no chance that these guys won't take to defend their World Tag Team titles. They are on a quest to prove that they are the greatest team on the planet today. Castagnoli controlling the arm of Mark Briscoe, has a bit of a size advantage, using the leverage to his advantage right there, but a right hand and a second one to the midsection frees Mark.
Shortening up on the arm as Castagnoli tosses Mark Briscoe down to the canvas.
Quick reversal with a light suplex with a bridge. Able to get a near fall. Castagnoli right back to the front face lock.
Castagnoli, a wrestler out of Switzerland, has a very European wrestling-based repertoire, as in comes Matt Sydal, one of the top high flyers here in ROH, has a beautiful shooting star press in his repertoire, as well as a cannonball leg drop, and he's also known to hit a moonsault belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope.
Yeah, Sydal may be the quickest man in this matchup. Giving up a little bit of size here, the Briscoes. Nice reversal there by Mark into the hammerlock. Coming back to their feet. And there you see the trademark of the Briscoes, frequent tags behind their opponent's back. Jay tags in and grabs a side headlock.
Cranking away on the side headlock. The brother team, they've known each other since birth. You know, they've been partners all their lives. They know each other so well. That's why they work so efficiently as a unit. And Jay Briscoe with the bald head and the tattoo on his back, if you're looking to tell them apart, into the front chancery on Matt Sydal, trying to work his way out of it, and he does.
Back to a front facelock of his own. Sydal using his quickness there. Briscoe back to his feet. Sydal, though, relentless, hanging on. As Briscoe backs to the rope, we're going to get a clean break here. No, we do not. Chop to the chest by Sydal. Snapmare takes him off his feet. Off the ropes here. You see the quickness of Matt Sydal. One more time off the ropes. Puts on the brakes. Goes for the hip toss. Briscoe blocks. Ducks the clothesline. And a head scissor takes him off his feet.
Nicely done by Matt Sydal, ducking the clothesline, and there's a head scissors from Jay Briscoe, the older of the two Briscoe brothers. Head Sydal backed into the corner, hard chop right across the chest. Into the corner goes Jay Briscoe. Matt Sydal runs right into the elbow. Charges out, leg lariat from Sydal.
Right on the bridge of the nose, you can see the effects of that maneuver. Jay shaking his head, trying to get the cobwebs out. As Sydal backs him to the corner, and a tag now to Castagnoli. Quick roll up. Only able to get one.
Trying to control the body here. Trying to roll the shoulders against the canvas. Briscoe tried to fight it off, but Castagnoli gets another near fall, still holding onto the head.
Drives Castagnoli into the corner. Blind tag by Mark. Holds Castagnoli in place, and a right hand from Jay connects. Head first to the buckle goes Castagnoli. And here comes the trademark double team of the Briscoes. Castagnoli in the corner. Head of steam from Mark. Runs up the chest with a drop kick, and a big boot catches him coming out of the corner. Does Jay.
Every time the Briscoes step into the ring, they say it's time to man up, and that's exactly what they're doing here with the titles on the line.
Single leg from Castagnoli. Drags him back to his corner and makes the tag. Matt Sydal now makes his way to the ring. Nice teamwork here from the makeshift team of Sydal and Castagnoli as they pull down on the legs and really wrench on that groin muscle.
Matt Sydal out of St. Louis, Missouri with the snapmare on Mark Briscoe. And there's that cannonball leg drop.
Right across the throat, only able to get two. Cocky cover, and he gets caught by Mark Briscoe. Overhand chop, sends him back to the corner. Another tag into Brother Jay.
And both of the Briscoes have Matt Sydal in the wrong part of town. He's trying to fight his way out of the corner and back toward Castagnoli. But no, he comes off the ropes. And now it's both of the Briscoes working over Sydal as a unit.
Double team at its finest.
And that is why the Briscoes are the World Tag Team Champions.
Bit of a mistake maybe there from Sydal. He had a chance to make the tag and he got caught.
Trying to fight off both of his opponents by himself as Castagnoli encouraging his partner to hang in there. Jay Briscoe now chopping away at the chest of Sydal.
Sends him off the ropes. Up and over goes Sydal. Drop kick right on the button. Another quick cover. Does not hook the leg and again only gets two.
Jay Briscoe got great height on that drop kick and again pulling Sydal away from his corner and back so that Mark can tag himself back into the matchup.
Another double team here. Have him elevated up. Look at the height. Matt Sydal up in the lights. Chest first to the canvas.
And a kick right to the side of the head before going for the cover. But Sydal kicks out. Really favoring that midsection. And a kick to the back for good measure. And that's just giving Sydal the energy he needs to dig down and fire back on the Briscoe.
Sydal's going to need to man up soon and make the tag, or this is going to be a short-lived title quest. Gut-wrench suplex. Off the ropes goes Mark and drives the knee right across the face of Matt Sydal. Another cover here. And again, Sydal kicks out at two.
Extends the hand, back in comes Jay Briscoe, as now both of the Briscoes double teaming Sydal once again. Big shoulder tackle, take him out of his boots.
Castagnoli jabbing away at Mark Briscoe, taunting him a little bit there after the maneuver.
Extending the arm, trying to make the tag, but Sydal not quite close enough to the corner to get the fresh man in. And now a variation of the stretch plum submission hold, looking to wear down Sydal or possibly get a submission.
Yeah, cutting off the flow of oxygen to the brain right there. You see the neck really crimped by Matt Sydal.
For more information on Ring of Honor, be sure to visit us on the web at ROHWrestling.com. And again, Sydal trying to fight his way out of the corner of the Briscoes to make the tag to Castagnoli, but a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. More great double team work from the Briscoes.
Split-legged moonsault leg drop right across the throat, only gets two.
Matt Sydal has absorbed a whole lot of punishment from both Jay and Mark. He needs to make the tag and get the bigger and fresher Castagnoli into the ring.
Pretty much clear from the onset here that the Briscoe strategy coming into this matchup was to isolate Matt Sydal, the smallest man in the matchup, and they have done just that very effectively. Another near fall.
And they've effectively grounded Sydal as well. He's not been able to climb to the top rope and hit any of his high-flying maneuvers as of yet.
The best defense is a good offense, and the Briscoes have been on offense for much of this match, keeping Sydal on the defensive. There's the quickest Sydal, elevating Mark all the way to the floor. Jay on top. Rona takes him to the canvas. He's got to make the tag.
Sydal still feeling the effects, clutching his midsection. There's the tag. Castagnoli, the legal man, series of European uppercuts.
Quickly picks Jay back up. Scoop and a hard slam. Castagnoli in the corner.
Driving the elbow right into the chest. Cover! But no, only able to get two. Castagnoli is all fired up.
Sends Jay off the ropes. Puts on the brakes. Drop toe hold. Castagnoli gets caught by Mark from the outside.
Brings himself back in with the double stomp right across the chest.
Castagnoli gasping for air as Sydal makes his way in. Briscoe's duck the clothesline, double chops on Sydal. Series them, send him to the corner.
The Briscoes with Seidel face first into the turnbuckle. Huge peel out of the corner.
And once again, Matt Seidel tossed halfway across the ring, but Castagnoli from behind, and he now gets caught.
They're going to do the very same thing to Double C, launching him into the legs as well.
Castagnoli's a big man. That's a tremendous amount of strength to get that guy off the ground like that.
Seidel and Castagnoli move out of harm's way. Springboard European uppercut, and a step-up Enziguri from Seidel. Covered by Castagnoli, but only gets two.
Castagnoli needs to capitalize here now that they've got Jay Briscoe in trouble. Looking to do just that.
Fisherman suplex, nice bridge. But only a near fall.
Perfect form on that bridge. Tremendous strength in the neck muscles of Castagnoli, but unable to hold him down for more than two. Another tag to Matt Seidel, and it's the challengers now starting to make frequent tags. Boots to the midsection in the corner on Jay.
Looking to soften him up now as Mark Briscoe trying to come to his senses out on the apron as Matt Seidel works over Jay across the ring. What a forearm strike from Jay Briscoe, trying to fight his way back over to his brother.
I don't think Matt Seidel wants to try and slug it out with Jay Briscoe, able to come out of it on the better end momentarily and then smartly grounds the larger man.
Seated version of an abdominal stretch, looking to take away the energy of Jay Briscoe.
You can see he's doing just that right there, the chest heaving up and down, trying to catch his breath. Mark looking to make his way into the ring to help his brother out. Instead, he gets sent back to the corner by Todd Sinclair.
Jay Briscoe backed into the corner, shot right to the throat from Seidel. Castagnoli with the rolling European uppercut in the corner.
Double team one more time from the challengers. Seidel elevated by Castagnoli, both knees right to the chest. Briscoe slumped in the corner, caught with the lariat. Momentum carries Seidel all the way through the ropes. Gets caught with the boot out on the apron, sent to the floor. Castagnoli now with Jay Briscoe in the center of the ring, and it's the giant swing. How much of this can he withstand?
Trying to fight it off as best he can. And that maneuver took away the equilibrium of both competitors, but still Castagnoli able to get an ear fall.
You see Castagnoli stumbled around there momentarily. That may have cost him being able to get the 3 count. Briscoe able to get the shoulder up, and now it's another tag to Matt Seidel. Smartly though, Castagnoli holding him in place for Seidel, but he gets caught. Briscoe now firing away with a forearm shot.
An exchange of forearms from these two men. Nice springboard off the ropes for the Bulldog from Matt Seidel. Now another springboard maneuver. Moonsaults into the senton. Hooks the leg. But only gets 2.
The challengers starting to assert themselves here. Another tag from Seidel to Castagnoli. From the outside, Castagnoli springboards in with the elbow right to the chest. Another cover. Once again, Jay Briscoe able to kick out at 2.
It's all on the line for these two teams here in New York City. Who's going to walk away from respect is earned wearing the tag team championships?
European uppercut by Castagnoli and another tag to Seidel. Jay Briscoe elevated up top. Castagnoli and Seidel now looking to double team one half of the World Tag Team Champions, but Jay's fighting him off. Shoves Castagnoli to the mat. Forearm shots on Seidel.
Flipping neckbreaker out of the corner. Jay Briscoe now with Castagnoli, chin breaker of his own. Rolls and makes the tag. Mark Briscoe is legal.
Springboard super kick on Castagnoli. Ducks the clothesline. Karate thrust to the throat. A series of them. Overhead chops and thrust. Kick to the back of the head.
Mark Briscoe on fire. Shot right to the head of Castagnoli. Monkey flipped all the way to the floor. Tope con hilo from Jay Briscoe.
Seidel in the corner getting caught now by Mark Briscoe. Series of boots. Sends him off reversal. Blocked by Seidel. Go for the hurricane run. Blocked by Briscoe.
Sunset flip. But only 2. He's got Seidel up. Powerbomb into the corner. Big suplex right on his neck.
Tremendous strength by Mark Briscoe. Cover. And Seidel able to get the shoulder up. is on its feet.
Seidel feeling the effects, clutching his neck as Mark Briscoe looking to follow up. Jay Briscoe now climbing to the top rope. Top rope leg drop.
He was 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Only two, Seidel kicks out.
All 4 men in the ring now. The World Tag Team titles hanging in the balance.
We got Castagnoli, who sends the Briscoes together. Castagnoli now with Jay Briscoe. Big boot knocks down Mark. And plants Jay right on top of Mark. Seidel going for the cover, but only gets 2.
Castagnoli calls that the match killer. He almost got the World Tag Team titles with it. It is all about the belts here in ROH.
Elevating Mark Briscoe. Help Hamare water slide. Cover. Broken up by Jay Briscoe. Seidel right there as well.
All 4 men in the ring again. Seidel quickly come to his partner's aid. Castagnoli now sends Mark to the corner. Elevates himself up to the second turnbuckle. Catches Castagnoli with a boot. Charges one more time. What agility from the big man. Big boot. Cover.
Castagnoli able to level him with that bicycle kick, but only a near fall. Looking to follow up now as he makes the tag to Matt Seidel. Castagnoli holding him in place.
I got it.
What does Seidel have in mind? Drives the leg across the chest and down to the mat. But only 2. Seidel now. Standing moonsault.
Nobody does it any better than Matt Seidel, but he is in shock that he was unable to put him away right there.
Couldn't finish him off with the standing moonsault. Another tag. Back in comes Claudio.
A headbutt to the top of the head. It's time now for the Briscoes to man up.
The crowd here in Manhattan's telling him, man up. Forearm strike. Rolls to the corner. There's the tag to Jay Briscoe.
Jay climbing up to the top. Castagnoli to his feet. Crossbody off the top. Only 2.
Taking issue with Todd Sinclair's count. Looked fair to me. Only a 2 count. As now Jay Briscoe. We're going to follow up on Castagnoli. Reversal of the Irish whip. Holds on. Boot to the midsection. He's got Castagnoli up. And drives him face first into the canvas with the modified Gore Buster.
Quickly staying on Castagnoli and bringing him right back to his feet. Elevating Castagnoli now. Mark on the outside. Springboard kick right on the button. Mark to the outside. Corkscrew press. Cover by Jay. Castagnoli able to kick out.
Seidel with Mark Briscoe back first into the steel barricade. Jay Briscoe forearms now for Castagnoli. Trying to shake off the effects. European uppercut. Staggers Jay Briscoe. Misses the big boot. Castagnoli with the springboard European uppercut. Sending Jay to the floor. Both of the Briscoes now out on the ringside floor. Keep your eye on that Seidel. What is he doing? What athleticism with the knee strike off the shoulders of his partner. And Castagnoli calling to Matt Seidel to get the legal man inside the ring here.
If he covers him here, he's going to have the World Tag Team titles won. Screaming at Seidel to throw him in. The titles are very much in jeopardy here. Ricola bomb.
Only 2 though as Mark Briscoe dived in to make the save.
Castagnoli slow to get to his feet. Mark right on top of him. Tries to pitch him to the floor, but he gets tossed out himself.
Castagnoli now waiting for Jay Briscoe to get back up. Big European uppercut. Seidel. The legal man all the way up top. We could have new champions right here.
Cover! Oh, he kicked out. Mark able to roll in at the last second and help his brother get the shoulder up.
Seidel can't believe it. He thought he had the championships once again here in ROH. European uppercuts from Castagnoli. But Mark staying on his feet. Super kick. Looking for the cutthroat driver. He's got him up. Seidel comes to the aid of Castagnoli. Castagnoli. Super kick on Seidel.
Castagnoli sent to the floor. Seidel pressed up.
Death Valley driver. Only two. Seidel gets his shoulder up. And Mark Briscoe went soaring out to the floor to neutralize Castagnoli. And now Jay Briscoe looking to finish him up, looking for the Jay Driller. The butterfly pile driver.
Seidel sitting down, trying to block it.
So close right there. Seidel.
He could be one move away. He's up on the shoulders.
Oh no. Springboard doomsday device.
They just turned him inside out. Cover.
The Briscoes show why they're the team to beat here in Ring of Honor.
And still, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes.
What an event so far! We would like to thank each and every one of you watching at home for letting us earn your respect. And we particularly want to thank the fans right here in Manhattan for another sellout crowd. Ring of Honor has now sold out every event we have presented here in Manhattan. And Lenny Leonard, this atmosphere has to be experienced live.
Dave, I could not agree more with you. As great as it is to sit in your home, in the comfort of your living room, and watch Ring of Honor on television, there is absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing. And I mean nothing, I'm sure the jam-packed crowd here at the Manhattan Center will agree. There is nothing that beats the experience of Ring of Honor live and in person in the building, whether it's here in Manhattan or anywhere else we come. To see this live is quite an experience.
As a matter of fact, ROH has live events coming to Long Island, Edison, New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia, right back here in Manhattan, Hartford, Connecticut, Detroit, and Chicago. And these events might even be taped for future pay-per-view.
You see, I was in the back, and I could hear you guys listening to the upcoming events, and a question popped up in my mind. A very important question. And the only two people that can answer it are the Briscoes. And what I want to know is when are El Generico and Kevin Steen gonna get their well-deserved tag team title shot?
breathless. He's not moving. He could have just gotten knocked out. He came down right on the back of his head.
Robert, what are you doing?
Roderick Strong showing no remorse. The bell sounds for this grudge match between Roderick Strong and the masked Delirious. And the sound of the ring bell just triggers something in the mind of Delirious. It makes him ready to go, gets him all fired up and ready for action.
Roderick Strong smartly going out to the floor to stay out of the way of Delirious. These two having serious issues here in Ring of Honor. And Delirious not wasting any time going right out after Roderick Strong.
As you saw in the video, Roderick Strong living up to his no remorse core name, showing absolutely no remorse, no compassion for Delirious after the man got knocked out, suffered a severe concussion during a matchup against Roderick Strong in Philadelphia back at the 5th year festival as ROH celebrated its 5th birthday a few months ago, continued the beating, powerbombing the man, giving him the Gibson driver on the steel barricade. Roderick Strong showing absolutely no remorse in order to send a message to everyone in the locker room that the no remorse core of Strong, Davey Richards, and Rocky Romero are 3 men not to be messed with.
And Delirious right on top of Strong, pitches him back into the ring, but Strong catches Delirious coming in, able to weather the storm on the outside and catch Delirious coming in, but Delirious fires back with a forearm shot. Sends Strong off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, Strong takes Delirious down, putting the bad mouth on him. Delirious down on the canvas, Strong up and over now, head of steam off the ropes. Delirious with a go behind. Nice chain wrestling by Delirious, side headlock. Takes Strong off his feet, grabs a hold of the foot, rolls him back through, right on top of his shoulder, and drops him chest first on the canvas.
And Delirious comes charging, going for the kick to the side of the head, but Strong moved out of the way, grabbing hold of the legs, but Delirious rolls him up. You'll notice Roderick Strong maybe looking for the Strongholds, modified Boston Crab. He loves to work over the back of his opponents.
He is the messiah of the backbreaker. He has 1,001 backbreakers. He can hit you with one from pretty much anywhere in the ring at any time, and then he likes to utilize that submission to put people away. Head of steam from Delirious, crossbody connects. Only able to get an ear fall. Strong back to his feet, but Delirious drives the head to the midsection. Stops Strong right in his tracks.
2 very quick athletes. Delirious, a very unorthodox competitor, very strange individual. Not too much is known about him, but he does get the job done inside the ring. Off the ropes he comes, around the back. Looking for the waistlock, goes all the way around. Snapmare brings him down on the canvas and a kick right to the spine of Roderick Strong.
There you see some of the unorthodox offense. He keeps his opponents off balance. You never know exactly where Delirious is. He likes to go behind, go underneath, go around, and he utilizes his quickness very, very effectively right there. Hard chop to the chest. Another trademark of the Roderick Strong offense being used against him by Delirious.
Roderick Strong has some of the most vicious chops you will see anywhere in professional wrestling. As Delirious with a nice headbutt to Roderick in the corner. Loves to light up the chest of his opponents, working over the chest with the chops and the back with his vast array of backbreakers.
Catches him coming in, does Delirious up on the top. Flying head scissors once again takes Strong off his feet. Staggers to the corner. Delirious runs across, caught by Strong and elevates him face first into the top turnbuckle.
Roderick Strong trying to catch his breath, shake off the effects as Delirious feels the effects himself on the other side of the ring, as now close fists from Roderick Strong right in front of the official, draws a warning.
Roderick Strong doesn't care what the officials have to say. He knows exactly how much time he has to do damage in the ring, and he uses every single thing at his opportunity to his advantage.
As Delirious back in the corner, that Stronghold, a Boston Crab with the knee placed right in the spine of his opponent for maximum pressure, maximum effect, and maximum pain. Mouthing off to some of the fans here in New York City who like to chant Roderick to try to get under his skin.
There you see the first chop, really, from Roderick Strong connecting on the chest of Delirious. And he usually uses that to his advantage when he hears that crowd getting on him. He tends to take it out on his opponent. Sends Delirious to the corner, caught with a lariat coming out.
Delirious, they say, hails from the edge of sanity. A very strange man, but very vicious. Back to a standing position. Delirious now with Roderick Strong. Belly to back suplex, drives him down to the mat. Falls and goes for the cover, hooking that leg, but Roderick able to kick out.
Delirious just kind of laying back across the chest instead of covering him with his full body. Only able to get a near fall. Strong able to get the shoulder up. Quickly, Delirious looks to retain the advantage, driving him head first to the turnbuckle, and another headbutt right between the eyes of Roderick Strong, who is staggered and in a heap in the corner.
Delirious known for the Cobra stretch, a Cobra clutch, with his opponent down on the canvas chest first as he wrenches back with the Cobra clutch applied to get submission victory.
And you see him biting away at the forehead of Strong. As we said, very unorthodox. He'll do whatever he can do to inflict damage to his opponent. Strong sent to the buckles. Delirious with a head of steam. Nobody there. Puts on the brakes. Strong catches him coming out with a backbreaker.
Right over the knee. And Strong goes for the cover here. But Delirious able to get his shoulder up.
Keener right there with the count. Delirious able to get the arm up, and now Strong using the tassels on the back of the mask of Delirious. They said he'll use whatever he can to his advantage and trying to use Delirious's mask against him, but the mask man fires back. Series of shots to the midsection. Sends Strong to the far corner. Irish whip Strong to the buckle. Delirious with a head of steam charges, but gets caught with a boot.
You don't threaten to pull off the mask of Delirious. It's where he gets a lot of his energy, a lot of his power from inside that ring as a wrestler. Reversal of the Irish whip. Roderick puts on the brakes in the corner and a boot right to the gut of Delirious.
Doubles the masked man over, but he catches Strong as he attempted to springboard off. Another headbutt to the midsection.
Roderick Strong as well likes to finish off his opponents with the Gibson driver. A butterfly powerbomb as Delirious trying to shake off the effects right here. Also Delirious known to hit a backsplash off the top rope, which he calls Shadows Over Hell.
Ducks the clothesline. Delirious off the ropes, connects with the lariat. One more time off the ropes goes Delirious. Bam, down goes Strong. Quickly back to his feet, and Delirious catches him one more time with the leaping lariat. Strong off his feet, and Delirious now starting to assert himself.
Trying to dig down for some energy. He has Roderick Strong stunned, trying to fight his way back to his feet, and Delirious could have this match back in his control. Chopping away at the chest of Roderick Strong in the corner.
One more time, he's going to bring him out again. Strong with the reversal. Delirious hits the buckle. Strong now charges and runs into the feet. Delirious able to get the boots up right on the point of the jaw. Drop kick to the back, sends him face first to the corner one more time.
Roderick Strong in a bad position. Delirious likes to come running with a knee strike to the side of the head. He calls that the panic attack and likes to follow it up with Shadows Over Hell. The splash off the top rope right across the back of his opponent. And it looks like he's going to go for it right here.
Strong in position as Delirious climbs to the top.
All the way to the top, and Roderick almost was able to grab hold of the foot of Delirious right there. That's exactly the position where Delirious came down on the back of his head in Philadelphia. Bizarro driver from Delirious, but only gets two.
Drops Strong right on his head, but only able to get two. Delirious needs to capitalize here. He's got Strong in a bad way. Needs to follow up. Goes behind him, might be looking to lock in the Cobra stretch. Getting in position. He's got the Shinnomaki, but Strong drives him back to the turnbuckles. A second time, but Delirious still hanging on. Refusing to let go, and a third time now, Delirious is forced to break the hold.
Roderick Strong able to drive Delirious back first into the turnbuckle enough so that he had to release the Cobra clutch. Again, that Cobra stretch requires getting your opponent down on the canvas chest first as Delirious really bridges up and pulls back with the Cobra clutch.
Had a steam from Strong. Delirious able to avoid him in the corner. Sets him on that top rope.
Neckbreaker folds him in half. All impact right on the neck of Roderick Strong. And I don't think Delirious realizes quite where Roderick is. Hey, he's behind you. He's behind you. Now he sees it.
Oh, he might have him here.
Rolls the man over. Hooks the leg. Cover. But no. Roderick gets his shoulder up.
Oh, that couple seconds of a delay where he didn't know where Roderick was may have just cost Delirious the victory right there.
Delirious is a very simple individual, but as soon as he figured out exactly where Strong was, went for that cover, went for the win. But Roderick, very tough in his own right, able to hang in there.
Chin breaker there from Strong, has him up on the shoulders in the torture rack, likes to utilize a torture rack backbreaker, and there it is, driving the knee right into the small of the back. Cover from Strong, but Delirious gets the shoulder up. It is all about the victories here in Ring of Honor, and Roderick Strong was less than a second away from picking one up right there.
More damage done to the back of Delirious, all setting up for the Stronghold to get that submission victory with pressure on the back as the military presses Delirious midsection first across the turnbuckle.
Follows him all the way up on the second turnbuckle, trying to grab hold. Look at the strength here from Roderick Strong, no pun intended. Just holding Delirious in place. Fall-away slam. He throws him 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Strong crawling and goes for the cover here. Not hooking the leg though. Delirious able to get his shoulder up. What an intense pace this match has been. Non-stop action. These two men battling for the win.
Well, intensity is the key to the No Remorse core. That's their trademark. Crucifix here. He rolls him up. Only able to get two. Strong back to his feet. Step up Enziguri right on the ear.
As Roderick Strong stunned once again, Delirious back to his feet. And climbing the turnbuckles in the corner, up to the second rope goes Delirious. He could be going all the way up top once again, but Roderick Strong back to his feet, lands a shot on Delirious. Could be looking for a superplex from this position.
Strong going all the way up top himself here as Delirious trying to fight him off, firing away to the midsection. Headbutt from Delirious and a second. Strong is dazed and sent to the canvas. Delirious now one more time all the way up top. Will he be able to hit it? Shadows over hell.
Right across the back of Strong, cover by Delirious. But only gets two and locks in the Cobra stretch, trying to wrench back on it. He needs to bridge up farther than he has right there. And Roderick able to turn it into a pinning predicament of his own. Back and forth it goes.
Rolling cradle from Strong, but Delirious gets the shoulder up one more time. Neither man gains the advantage. Let's that flip. Strong to his feet, uses the tights to his advantage. Has him up, right across the knee, powerbomb backbreaker.
And both men really feeling the effects of this hard-hitting back-and-forth matchup. Roderick now rolls him over and goes for the cover. But Delirious, go to ring presence right there, knew where he was at, and extended that boot across the bottom rope to break up the pin attempt, and very smartly rolling underneath the bottom rope and out to the apron to get away from Roderick where he could go for another cover.
Roderick making a motion like he was going to try and break him in half.
Oh no, dangerous position right here for both men out on the apron. That's just the ring frame, steel and wood.
Delirious able to land on his feet, drop kicks the legs of Roderick Strong out from under him and sends Strong to the floor where he's leaning against the guardrail. Delirious now to the outside on the opposite corner. High risk move here maybe from Delirious. He's suffered a lot of damage here. He's taking a chance.
Suicide flip from Delirious. Wipes out Roderick Strong on the floor here in Manhattan. Both men feeling the effects out on the floor. They need to dig down, get back to their feet, roll their opponent back inside and keep fighting.
There are no countouts here in Ring of Honor. These men need to make it back into the ring so we can decide a winner. Strong sent to the guardrail.
Oh, hard back first right into the steel. Although there are no countouts, if you're out on the floor for too long, the referee can disqualify you. As Delirious panic attack right up against the steel barricade.
Oh, did you see the back of Roderick Strong head connect with the steel after the impact from the knee of Delirious?
Delirious needs to get Roderick back inside that ring and go for the cover. He can't win this match out on the floor. He inflicted the punishment. Now he needs to go for the win inside.
And maybe a little bit of payback for Delirious doing damage to Strong on the guardrail after what happened to him back in Philly. Needs to get back in the ring and follow up, though. He's got Strong in trouble.
This is about respect right here. Respect is earned here in Ring of Honor as Roderick Strong back out to the apron himself once again. Delirious back first against the edge of the ring frame. How much more abuse can Delirious take in this match?
Did you hear the impact of his body crashing on the ring apron? He is in a heap on the floor.
Oh, he could be just one stronghold away from losing this matchup. Roderick Strong picking up Delirious, rolling him back inside, looking to follow up here. Roderick goes for the cover. Delirious kicks out.
How did he get the shoulder up after all that punishment he just absorbed on the ring apron?
Just
what
going,
guts!
Oh, going on instinct and guts. Looking for the Gibson driver, has those arms butterflied. Delirious sees it coming and blocks. Chopping away on the back now.
Smartly staying on the back, clubbing away, now just trading shots. Forearm exchange right in the center of the ring. Neither man backing down, and Strong goes to the eyes. Stops Delirious in his tracks momentarily, but gets caught with an elbow. Delirious now off the ropes. Strong elevates him. Gutbuster. Both knees driven to the chest. Cover. No, again Delirious gets the shoulder up.
Going after the legs, could be looking for the stronghold. No conventional Boston Crab from this position. A lot of pressure on the back of Delirious. Will he give it up?
Look how deep Strong is sitting here right on the lower portion of the back. Tremendous pressure on the lower vertebrae, really wrenching down on the knees.
Backbreaker after backbreaker throughout this match, working over that body part, but Delirious able to crawl to the bottom rope to force a break of the Boston Crab.
Strong obviously getting a little bit frustrated here. He thought he had him with the Boston Crab, but Delirious digging down and making it to the ropes.
Go for the half Nelson backbreaker. Delirious counters, has the arms. Chemical imbalance two. Only two.
Strong able to get the shoulder up.
Delirious can't believe it. Going back to the Cobra clutch, looking for the Cobra stretch. Trying to bridge back here. Roderick Strong working his way out of it back to his feet.
Yeah, Delirious doesn't have that one-hand clasp. He doesn't really have it cinched in. Strong to his feet. He just dropped him on his head. Roderick Strong is out. Delirious needs to cover him, and he's going to have him here.
Favoring that back, though. Trying to crawl to go for the cover here. Delirious with the cover now. But Roderick able to grab the bottom rope to break up the pin attempt.
Both men showing guts and determination here, refusing to give up.
Showing just how tough they are. Delirious, the first man back to his feet. So much punishment to that back, but he's continuing to fight, though favoring that back.
Well, you see him grabbing at it as he gets to his feet.
Kick to the head. Forearm shots now from the Masked Man. More headbutts from Delirious. Shot to the midsection, pounding away on the back of Roderick Strong. And another kick to the head. Delirious off the ropes. Roderick moves out of the way. Half Nelson backbreaker.
Quickly to his feet and off the ropes. Big running boot right on the point of the jaw. Right back to his feet. Gibson driver. Cover.
It was too much for Delirious. Roderick Strong of the No Remorse Corps gets the victory against the Masked Man. A great effort from Delirious. He withstood so much punishment, so much devastation to that back, and continued to fight. You've got to hand it to Delirious for hanging in there against Roderick Strong and giving it all he's got. Oh, what's this? Rocky Romero and there's Davey Richards. They're carrying one of the steel barricades out to ringside.
Well, I was just about to say you're going to see a lot more out of Delirious, but not if they finish him off right here, and that's what it looks like they've got in mind.
All three members of the No Remorse Corps now putting the boost to Delirious. He just had to wrestle such a grueling matchup, and Romero and Richards putting the boots to Delirious. This match is over. What does Strong have left to prove here? They just want to take out Delirious once again.
Well, this is the No Remorse Corps. This is what they do. No remorse whatsoever. They are just looking to take people out of Ring of Honor. And once again, they have that guardrail set up, looking to do even more damage to Delirious. He's already suffered a severe concussion at the hands of Roderick Strong.
Davey Richards with Delirious. Delirious trying to fight him off, but it's 3-on-1 here. They're trying to pull Delirious. They're looking at, they're trying to finish him off for good on that steel barricade. Gibson driver on the barricade again. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Right on the steel.
They just broke Delirious in half.
The NRC have made their point, showing no remorse, but there's Eric Stevens of the Resilience.
Eric Stevens along with Matt Cross forming the Resilience, another twosome that have problems with the NRC.
Forearm shot, forearm exchange, Roderick Strong and Eric Stevens going back and forth. Goes to the eye. is far from over.
Hagedorn, the eyes are the gateway to a man's soul. Go find him. My name is Scrap Iron Adam Pierce. You can call me the Scrap Daddy. And I'm here to let you know that there is a hell of a lot of soul searching to be done in Ring of Honor. You see, 5 years ago, this company began running a few events in front of a few hundred people in South Philadelphia. And as time has gone on, the number of the events grew. The territory spread from Boston to Chicago, and soon became an international phenomenon stretching from the United Kingdom all the way to Japan. But as I stand before you today, understand Ring of Honor has taken its biggest step. Now, live in front of 50 million homes on pay-per-view. Every member of the Ring of Honor locker room now has to step up, you see. They have to make that step. They have to ask themselves, what am I willing to do to take my piece?
Adam, he's around the corner.
Follow me.
Right there.
The man down the hall's name is B.J. Whitmer. This is a man whose soul is in so much pain that even he cannot reveal it to the world. BJ has made sacrifice after sacrifice after sacrifice for Ring of Honor and for Ring of Honor's fans. He's had his flesh torn and his bones broken and made hell of a lot more than one trip to the hospital. A few months ago, BJ lost in one of the most violent feuds in history to Jimmy Jacobs. And now he sits there, a man before you whose spirit is broken. Every day he will have to look into the mirror and ask himself, how can I break free? As if that wasn't enough, we can add one more thing to the resume, as now B.J. Whitmer is forever going to be known as the man who lost the very first match on Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Every night as he sleeps, as he dreams and wakes up the next day, the question in his mind, what do I do to get relief? How do I make peace? How do I make peace? How do you make peace when the pressure is on? How do you make peace when the stakes that have risen continue to rise and soon it's over your head? How do you do it? Every man's going to react in his own way. And as I've said, everyone now is forced to dig deep, to search within, to find that spot in their soul where clarity lives. They have to truly know what they're capable of. I know what I'm capable of. And soon every single one of you will know it too.
The following contest is the main event. It is a tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit.
First from London, England, weighing 240 pounds, Nigel McGuinness. His partner from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 84 kilos, Kenta. Their opponents to my left, first from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 185 pounds,
And still the best wrestler in the world.
and still the best wrestler in the world. American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. His partner from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 149 kilos, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Morishima Takeshi.
It's main event time here in New York City as Kenta teams with Nigel McGuinness to take on former world champion American Dragon Bryan Danielson and the current world champion Takeshi Morishima.
As we start this main event here tonight, I've just been handed a note, Dave, by Artie, our producer. It seems that after the incident earlier this evening, Mark Briscoe has suffered a major concussion. He has been taken to a New York City area hospital for further evaluation. If we hear anything further on the condition of Mark before we go off the air tonight, we'll be sure to pass it on.
Oh, we haven't seen the last of that issue between Cena and Generico and the Briscoes, but right now it's Kenta and Bryan Danielson jockeying for position with this Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Both these athletes very evenly matched physically, but right now it's the leverage advantage by Kenta, trying to force the shoulders of Danielson to the canvas. But look at the strength of Danielson, still holding the bridge while supporting the weight of Kenta on top of his thighs, unable to get his shoulders to the canvas, and now it's Danielson using a monkey flip and takes Kenta off his feet.
Launching him overhead. These two men have been their toughest opponent in ROH competition. Bryan Danielson is the only man to defeat Kenta thus far in ROH since Kenta's arrival last year. They had a very memorable singles contest right here in Manhattan at Glory by Honor 5, Night 2.
Tremendous matchup, certainly worth going out of your way to see. And right now it's Kenta again taking command, driving the boot to the midsection. All of his momentum coming off the ropes, drove the foot to the stomach of Bryan Danielson and takes the former champ off his feet. And Danielson looks a little bit frustrated.
And Danielson making the tag to the world champion. Takeshi Morishima steps through the ropes, and he wants Nigel McGuinness.
Kenta looking at his partner, makes the tag. McGuinness said earlier tonight he's throwing his hat in the ring. He wants the world champ. He wants a title match. It's not going to be tonight, but it is going to be soon. He is hot on the trail of Takeshi Morishima.
We saw what Morishima brings to the table in that matchup to start off tonight's event against BJ Whitmer. He hits very hard. He dumps people on their heads.
Crowd very evenly split for their support of both these athletes. Again, McGuinness with a head of steam, but he bounces right off the big world champ.
Unable to take Morishima off his feet, it was Nigel McGuinness that came the closest out of anyone in defeating Morishima during the month of April at Fighting Spirit in Edison, New Jersey. Let's see what he can do here in this tag team format.
Absolutely brutal matchup between these two athletes, and this situation between Nigel McGuinness looking for the world title is far from over. Danielson from behind rolls him up. Smartly though, McGuinness rolls to his stomach to avoid the pinning combination. What a rivalry these two have had as well.
Yeah, they had 4 great singles matches last year, including the title unification, the world title, and the Pure Wrestling Championship at Unified in Liverpool, England, between these two men as Nigel reaches the ropes and Danielson must break the hold. They also wrestled to a 2 out of 3 falls, 1-hour draw at the Epic Encounter 2 in St. Paul, Minnesota as well. These two very skilled scientific wrestlers, and of course McGuinness has that British style as part of his repertoire.
Yeah, the scientific style, the trademark of the pure title, a belt that Nigel McGuinness held for over a year before losing it to Bryan Danielson in that epic matchup in Liverpool.
And of course Bryan Danielson is returning from shoulder injury suffered during his 15-month world title reign, where he proved that he really was the best wrestler in the world, as he loves to proclaim.
European uppercut, though, from McGuinness, rocks the former champ, sends him to the canvas. McGuinness staying right on top of him, though, elevates him up onto the top turnbuckle. Todd Sinclair right there trying to get these two to break. McGuinness unable to execute any further maneuver as Danielson able to fight him off momentarily as the world champ makes his presence known, distracting McGuinness just long enough for the best wrestler in the world right there to come off the top.
The European uppercut just diving off the ropes. Danielson very proud of himself, but a headbutt from McGuinness takes Danielson off his feet, and Morishima from behind clubbing away on Nigel McGuinness, but in comes Kenta with a big boot. Duck of the clothesline, Kenta off the ropes, and it takes Morishima off his feet. Dragon screw leg whip from Danielson. All four men at a stalemate.
Listen to this crowd here in Manhattan as Todd Sinclair trying to restore a little bit of order here. Kenta coming to the aid of Nigel McGuinness, giving up a lot of size to Morishima, but not a lot of heart. He will refuse to back down from a man the size of Morishima.
Senior official Todd Sinclair saying one man in, one man out on the apron. This is a tag team matchup. Only two wrestlers in the ring at a time. And we've got Danielson and McGuinness once again, collar and elbow inside the ring.
Danielson forces McGuinness into his own corner, tagging in the champ. Right hand to the midsection by Morishima. Brings him to the center and fires him off the ropes. Hip attack right to the chest, elevating the 290 pounds of the champ right into the midsection of Nigel McGuinness.
We got a good look at Kenta, Morishima's top rival in Japan. Just putting the boots to Nigel in the corner and standing on the throat, making it very, very difficult for McGuinness to breathe from this position.
And to carry all the way to the champ on his throat as Bryan Danielson tags back in, and one more time now. On the weight of Bryan Danielson on the back of Morishima as well, right on the throat of McGuinness. Todd Sinclair counting.
And reminding the referee he has until 5 to do damage. Taking full advantage of the referee's count. The ROH World title has a rich history as it has been defended from England to Japan, Canada to Mexico, and has been held by the likes of CM Punk, Homicide, Austin Aries, and of course there was the famous 21-month reign by Samoa Joe as ROH World Champion.
You talk about CM Punk, a guy who is not without his bit of controversy around the ROH World titles. We see a cover by Danielson, only a near fall there as McGuinness able to get the shoulder up, but no controversy about Samoa Joe, the man who really elevated this title to world title status with that legendary 21-month reign. Joe really is the Babe Ruth of Ring of Honor.
Without a doubt, he is the ROH legend, and you can check out all of the title defenses throughout the history of the ROH World title at ROHWrestling.com. As right now, Bryan Danielson trying to cut off the oxygen of McGuinness, with the stretch plum choke variation from this position, and rolls all the way back with it. Todd Sinclair asking McGuinness if he's had enough. Danielson trying to make him pass out in the center of the ring or just give it up.
Yeah, by going to the seated position here, he gets an awful lot more leverage to the hold. Smartly, though, McGuinness rolling him onto his shoulders, using his body weight to get a 2 count.
And Danielson quickly back to his feet. Danielson likes to put the cattle mutilation to use, where he hooks both of his opponent's arms, bridges forward, a lot of pressure on the shoulders, forcing submissions in the ring. As right now Morishima gets great momentum off the ropes and just drives with his posterior region right into Nigel McGuinness, leveling him in the center of the ring. And now using the ropes for some extra leverage and standing on the midsection of McGuinness. Morishima certainly knows how to use his size to his advantage. That's why he's the ROH World Champion.
Nigel McGuinness struggling to catch his breath there. All the weight of Morishima driving the air out of the chest cavity of McGuinness.
Takeshi Morishima won the ROH World title from Homicide on February 17th in Philadelphia as part of the 5th year festival.
Fifth-year festival, a big series of shows to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Ring of Honor.
And right now, Danielson was choking away on McGinnis in the corner. As Nigel needs to fight his way out of this corner, work his way across the ring, and get Kenta tagged legally into the matchup.
Morishima effectively taking Todd Sinclair momentarily out of the situation, allowing Danielson to attack McGinnis from the outside, doing more damage. Dropping down to the floor, and now it's a variation of the camel clutch here from Morishima, really wrenching back on the chin. Tremendous damage again done to the back of Nigel McGinnis.
Morishima putting all this body weight into the back of McGinnis while pulling back on the chin lock. You know, Morishima did defend the ROH World title in Japan against Kenta. World title matchup in front of over 13,500 fans in Budokan Hall in Tokyo.
Budokan Hall, basically the Madison Square Garden of Tokyo. The main event on that show, the ROH title, really is truly a world title.
And Danielson just standing on the back of the knees and driving the knees of McGinnis into the canvas. McGinnis feeling the effects. Danielson looks to be just toying with him at this point, kicking away at the head, but McGinnis firing back.
Hard kick to the side of the face from Danielson, and McGinnis though fires himself up, but gets caught one more time by Danielson as he drives the boot again to the side of the face, but McGinnis refusing to stay down.
Danielson with McGinnis. Irish whip, into the buckle he goes. The American Dragon comes charging across the ring. Kick to the back and driving down across the chest. In comes Morishima. Rebound, duck of the clothesline, and a lariat from McGinnis.
Morishima able to avoid the jawbreaker, but gets caught with the second one on the way back. Nigel needs to make the tag, and he does to Kenta.
Kenta, the legal man.
Peppering Bryan Danielson with kicks, sends him to the ropes. Big boot connects.
Takes Danielson off his feet. Kenta's all fired up. He's been waiting quite a while to get back into the ring. Springboard missile drop kick.
Right on the chest, cover.
Only gets two.
Kenta quickly back to his feet, goes behind, looking for the belly to back, but Danielson lands on his feet. Forearm shots to the side of the head. Drops down, Danielson up and over.
Nice drop kick right there from Kenta, quickly into the cover, but Danielson able to kick out. Kenta known to put the go to sleep to use, a fireman's carry into a knee strike, and he also likes to utilize the Busaiku knee strike. Great momentum off the ropes and drives the knee into his opponent.
Well, he staggered him with that open hand palm shot. He sent Danielson to the corner. Running boot right to the side of the face.
And has Danielson slumped in the corner.
Danielson didn't look like he knew who he was for a second there, but able to gather his composure, runs up the ropes, and catches him with a backbreaker.
Right over the knee, and Danielson crawling toward his corner and tags Morishima back in. Morishima now with Kenta. Backed into the corner, shoots him across the ring. Great agility shown by Morishima.
I don't think I've ever seen a man the size of Morishima move that quickly, and now he's going all the way up to the top. Look at the agility of the world champ. Missile drop kick off the top.
A man of that size soaring through the air and connecting with the chest of Kenta sent him all the way across the ring into the opposite corner. This is why Morishima is such a dominant world champion. Looking for the backdrop driver. Kenta blocks.
Able to use the elbows, but he gets caught with a side slam.
Driving Kenta right into the mat. We saw Morishima dump BJ Whitmer right on his head with the backdrop driver. He'll be looking to hit that maneuver to earn the victory in this matchup as well. Big boot from Kenta. Morishima off the ropes. Oh, power slam!
What strength taking a big man off his feet. Does not go for the cover, instead makes the tag to Nigel McGinnis.
The fresh McGinnis tagged into the matchup. And now European uppercut, shot to the throat. More European uppercuts and thrust to the throat from McGinnis. Has the champion backed into the corner.
Well, you can see that power slam took its toll on Kenta delivering it. He had to go out to the floor to catch his breath. Had a sting from McGinnis, European uppercut. What impact in the corner.
Trying to elevate Morishima up to the top rope to go for the Tower of London. His opponent on the top rope and then driven face first into the canvas.
Short arm lariat, but Morishima able to get out of the way. Once again looking for the backdrop driver, but McGinnis fights him off. Big boot.
McGinnis on his back as Morishima stands tall. Contemplating his next move, he's going to take another risk. He's going to climb up top once again. McGinnis trying to come to his senses. Back to his feet inside the ring. Morishima flies. Another missile drop kick, but Nigel back to his feet. Big lariat cover. Only two. Morishima gets the shoulder up.
What impact on that clothesline. McGinnis absorbed that drop kick and was still able to bounce right back up.
Even though he was able to absorb that missile drop kick, the fighting spirit in McGinnis, he still had enough in his tank to dish out that lariat and stay in this contest.
Reversal by Morishima. McGinnis hits the buckle. One more time, going for that car wheel into the corner. Gets caught with a lariat cover.
Only two. Morishima able to get his shoulder up off the canvas, and you can see a little bit of frustration setting in with McGinnis.
Now both Nigel and Kenta realize if they can pin Morishima in this matchup, they will be in line for a world title shot down the line.
Oh, all four of these men want to wear the ROH world title with pride. And right now that man is Morishima as Danielson kicked to the floor by Kenta. Those two battle out on the floor. Meanwhile, McGinnis and Morishima on the turnbuckles in the corner.
Kenta hits the guardrail courtesy of Bryan Danielson. Sunset flip by McGinnis, but Danielson hanging on to Morishima. He can't get him off his feet.
All of the way to Morishima, down across the chest of McGinnis. But give the assist to Bryan Danielson.
Well, that kind of weight coming down across your chest could break a rib.
It could crush his sternum. Danielson this time setting to the steel barricade, courtesy of Kenta on the floor.
Morishima now just waiting in the center of the ring, looking to pounce on McGinnis, who's having trouble getting to his feet. Kick sends McGinnis to the ropes. Jawbreaker lariat blocked. Big drop driver.
Right on his neck. That could be it right there. Two. Kenta makes the save, diving in at the last split second, but just gets pitched to the floor by the world champion.
Morishima looking to turn his attention back to McGinnis one more time. And again, the big man looking to take a chance. Going to the outside, but it's Kenta on the apron grabbing on the leg.
Now McGinnis placing Morishima on top, looking for the Tower of London. He hits it. Tower of London, but too worn down to go for the immediate cover here.
Nigel trying to get his bearings and see where he is. Still struggling on his back to even get to his feet.
Senior official Todd Sinclair administering the double count on both athletes. Kenta and Danielson waiting on the apron for their partner to make the tag.
Yeah, both Nigel and Morishima need to make the tag here. Need to get the fresh man in. McGinnis to his feet first, makes the tag, but Morishima tags in Danielson.
Big boot from Kenta. Forearm shot, forearm exchange. Back and forth. Headbutt from Danielson off the ropes. Boot from Kenta.
He caught Danielson right in the throat there. Sets him across the ropes. What impact on those kicks?
Kenta all the way to the top. Flying knee strike.
Right on the back of the neck. Cover. 1, 2. Danielson gets the shoulder up.
Everyone wants to come out the winner of the main event of the first ROH pay-per-view. And Kenta now with a combination, setting up for the go to sleep. But a forearm from Danielson. Dragon suplex.
1, 2.
Only two. Looking for cattle mutilation. Can he hook the arms? No. He's going for the cross-face chicken wing.
He won the world title with this maneuver here.
He's got it cinched in. Cross-face chicken wing in the center of the ring. Will Kenta give it up?
There is nowhere for Kenta to go. He is right in the center of the ring. You see him trying to pull the legs from around the midsection and alleviate some of the pressure of the hold. Able to get to his knee, but Danielson relentless, refusing to let go.
Kenta using the turnbuckles, trying to break free, but Danielson's
shoulders were down. He almost got pinned himself there. It only takes 3 seconds to come out the victor, and he was just that close. Danielson now kicking away at Kenta.
looking to place Kenta up top. Danielson known for the belly-to-back superplex. That could be what he's looking to go for right here, as he has Kenta in a bad position, all the way on the top turnbuckle, and Danielson climbs up himself. But right there is McGinnis. He's got Danielson. Powerbomb.
Morishima in, kicked off the top, but he's caught and dumped.
suplex from Morishima as McGuinness places Danielson on the top rope. McGuinness now.
Big impact on the lariat. He turned him inside out.
Morishima now with McGuinness set to the floor.
Danielson down, Kenta down, McGuinness on the floor, and Morishima going to work on McGuinness.
Morishima sends McGuinness back inside. No, rebound, and another lariat on the floor.
Nigel is trying to pummel Morishima with lariat after lariat, and he sent the champ to the floor.
He's trying to chop the big man down with all these lariats, and now dumping the world champion over the barricade and into the front row. McGuinness now back inside the ring, and he's climbing up top, gonna take a huge chance.
McGuinness wipes out Morishima. But suffers some damage himself. It looked like his elbow came down across that chair as he made his way to the floor. Snap suplex by Danielson on Kenta.
Danielson in control inside the ring. McGuinness rolling back in himself. Danielson in a standing position. And the rivalry is back on once again between McGuinness and Danielson, face to face here in New York City. Look at the intensity between these two men as they exchange European uppercuts. Back and forth they go, neither man going down. Danielson blocks. Lariat blocked. And he's going to work on that injured arm.
He just kicked away at the elbow of McGuinness. Nigel immediately going out to the floor. The boot of Bryan Danielson connecting right on the elbow capsule of Nigel McGuinness. I don't know if he dislocated his elbow or what, but McGuinness immediately went out to the floor.
The Dragon up top, he flies, going for the diving headbutt, but Kenta saw it coming and got the boot up. Kenta now with Danielson, combination, kick to the side of the head, off the ropes, Busaiku knee, cover! Only two!
Danielson quickly able to get the shoulder up.
Looking for the go to sleep.
The original go to sleep. Morishima breaks it up.
The fireman's carrying to the knee strike, but Morishima right there to save his partner. Uranagi suplex. And Nigel McGuinness, he's taping up that elbow. Diving headbutt from Danielson connects on Kenta.
Obviously, McGuinness looking to do whatever he can to get back in the matchup. He's got the trainers out there taping him up.
Kenta able to kick out. Yeah, McGuinness refusing to give up. He's going to tape up that elbow and continue to fight. That shows the heart of Nigel McGuinness.
Obviously in a lot of pain out on the floor, but willing to do whatever it takes to get back in this matchup because Kenta is in serious trouble.
Roaring elbow from Danielson. Morishima just held him in place. Lariat from the champion. Danielson goes for the cover. Oh, how did Kenta kick out?
What hard on the part of Kenta, getting the shoulder up. McGuinness again on the floor, getting that arm taped, looking to make his way back in. Danielson looking to get some help from his partner, telling him to get Kenta up and put him up on his shoulders maybe here, as Danielson goes to the outside.
McGuinness struggling to get back inside the ring now, but Morishima and Danielson double teaming Kenta. And there's McGuinness to make the save for his partner.
Oh, McGuinness refusing to stay down. Oh, look at the pain on his face with that elbow. That left arm almost useless. Sent to the ropes.
Jawbreaker! Top rope Falcon Arrow! But only two!
Danielson able to get the shoulder up.
All four men are down!
What athleticism and heart are on display here in the main event. This is what pro wrestling is all about. This is what ROH is all about.
Pro wrestling as a sport, all four men giving it their all for the victory. Todd Sinclair surveying the wreckage inside that ring. All four of these men putting their bodies, their well-being on the line for the sake of the victory.
Danielson trying to use the ropes just to get to his feet. Kenta on a knee, now able to get to his feet. Two men up. Forearms from Kenta, not a lot of steam on that. Both these men showing the wear and tear, refusing to go down. Trading right hands in the center. Roaring elbow.
Oh, he stayed on his feet.
Crossface chicken wing. He's got it locked in again. Kenta to the ropes.
All the way up top, could Danielson get that belly-to-back superplex this time? Both men all the way up top, and he hits it.
Did you see the angle on that suplex? The back of Kenta's neck folding up as it hits the canvas. Danielson with a cover.
No! Kenta kicks out. Got the arms. Going for cattle mutilation. There it is. Will Kenta give it up?
How much punishment can Kenta take? Submission hold after submission hold, and he refuses to give it up.
Danielson maintaining control of the arms of Kenta, getting them in position, and now driving with elbows to the side of the head, repeatedly going to work on Kenta.
Oh, we've seen him knock people out with those elbows before, but Kenta has it up on his shoulders. Go to sleep.
Blocked. A near fall with the Tiger suplex, still with the arms hooked, cattle mutilation once again.
McGinnis trying to make the save, but Morishima cut him off.
Can Kenta hang in there? Will he be forced to give it up? Cattle mutilation still cinched in. Morishima working over McGinnis. Kenta is forced to tap. Backs up his claim of being the best wrestler in the world by winning the match for his team. We'd like to thank you for inviting us into your homes and giving us the chance to earn your respect. Be sure to join us again during September.
Oh, wait a second, Danielson just called for the belt. He's got that belt on his shoulder, the world title belt. He says it's his. Well, backdrop driver for Morishima just showed Bryan Danielson who really owns that belt.
Morishima is the ROH World Champion, and now Nigel McGuinness picking up the belt himself. What's Nigel gonna do?
This is your belt. I'm